Alright, didn't you know something about? No interest in scrying. Never used. Okay, well, it's still consistent. Really? He hasn't told me anything about being interested in the occult? That seems odd. Knows the mirror is used for scrying. I don't know if that's enough, though. Because, like, his son's into it, so maybe he just learned from that. I'll try it, though. Nah. Alright, well, I guess we'll just continue down the line. I'm fairly certain we'll get him on something soon enough, though. Alright, time for Rebecca. We're nearing having someone to talk to in every single world tile now.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Have you ever come across anyone interested in or involved with the occult?
As in black magic? No, why?
Atlas don't use occult techniques or anything like that?
Atlas? Not unless Ryan's got a secret he's not telling me about.
I'm sure he does.
Talking.
Just a line of inquiry. Okay, thanks.
Ever come across anyone involved with the occult? No. That's way too general. He's never seen the scrying mirror. James casts spells in the woods. Oh, come on. This phrasing, though. Let's use persuasion techniques. Emma said that they stopped doing that, and then Ryan said they stopped. Here we go. Made the dolls for Ryan. Okay, so doesn't know anyone include the occult. Doll burning ceremony. Come on. Okay, wait. Try the other one. No occult techniques in Atlas fits better with this. Doll burning ceremony. Knows the doll burning is used on the course. That's not... Are you joking? That could not have been designed better to fit the phrasing. This is like the 100th time this has not worked. Affiliates, thank you very much for the 15 months! Appreciate it. Does this not count as a cult? What does she think they're doing with dolls that they're burning? She's never come across anyone involved in the occult. Made the dolls for Ryan. You're joking. I haven't linked the dolls to the occult yet. Maybe. I'm just disappointed because it seems like an easy one.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Real Foster Forest, for the 35 months in a row. Can we get some balloons in chat for our last couple of subscribers, please? In the meantime, let's go ask our favorite two, Emma and Simon, about what they think about the occult and devil worship.
If you don't mind. What do you know about devil worship?
Devil worship? Where?
At
Where?
Devil worship.
That's what you ask. Where?
No, there's none of that.
Oh, there's none of that. So simple. No devil worship at Atlas. I guess they consider it auto-hypnosis, so it's not devil-related.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Yeah, they've never been in the same room even once. No, that's not true, actually. The first time we saw him, she peeked in through the side.
Have you ever heard about there being devil worship at Atlas?
Devil worship? No. Definitely not. Who said that?
It's just something I heard. Okay, thanks.
She looks so sad at the end. Yeah, you can only match two things by the same person, and you can't cross two people's dialogue on the same contradiction. Okay, so never heard of devil worship at Atlas. Somebody here has heard of devil worship. And I'm pretty sure we've talked about it already. There's just so many freaking lines of reason now. Oh, we're not going to comment on Paul and how creepy it was that he was hitting on her and all that, I guess. Man, we're so far away from the original inquiry. So the mirror doesn't work. The phrase, and she attended Atlas. Actually, maybe don't know that she knows any of this. Didn't do anything like that when she went. You'd say heard about doll burning. Does say heard.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
It's getting old now. Everybody's got something to say, and it's the wrong thing. Anybody in here today? Nope.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
They never get bored of me.
Has devil worship ever been part of the course, Ryan?
Am I correct in assuming that you have spoken to Lisa Blind?
You would be. She's been telling me all about the Atlas obsession with Satanism, Ryan.
Then if you've met Lisa Blind, then you will have worked out for yourself that she has a very vivid imagination. She also has psychological problems, diagnosed psychological problems, as a matter of fact.
So where did she get the idea that you lot were, devil worshippers?
I really have no idea. The girl is insane. She's frightened of her own shadow, bless her. She actually thinks that demons are possessing her even now. You really can't trust a word she says.
So, you are saying there has never been any devil worship at Atlas?
I don't even know what devil worship is, Inspector. It's
Not
not something
true.
I particularly know anything about.
Yes, it is.
I certainly don't recall anyone ever having worshipped the devil at Atlas.
Don't give me that shit.
We even tried to help the poor girl by paying for some treatment, but she didn't want it.
Really?
It's not
You
easy
told
to
me
offer
about
someone
symbols.
help when they think that you're the problem.
Alright. Doesn't know anything about devil worship. You're already toasted, idiot. You're like the devil guy in the whole town out of everybody, and you think I forgot. I even have a headache and I still remember that devil worship BS. Which one is it? Ryan's guitar. Oh, it's probably the mask. Cardboard mask. Yeah, what about the homebrew, though? Used to read about black magic and satanic rituals. That's as specific as it gets, and if this is not a green, I am done, sir. It is a green.
So, you used to read a lot about voodoo and satanic rituals, but you don't know anything about devil worship?
Well, obviously, I just meant we don't worship the devil. We're not devil worshippers here at Atlas, Inspector. Ridiculous.
But the point is, Ryan, that you claim not to know anything about it, but admitted you were obsessed with it when you were younger. Are you sure none of that made its way onto the Atlas course? And that Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything within that course?
Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything other than her own imagination, Inspector. Look, we do use some techniques that some students find difficult, disturbing. We encourage them to see things differently, that's all. And some people simply aren't up to that. Some people, like Lisa, that's why we introduced the aptitude test.
What's the aptitude test?
This.
We put a bag on your head, light your genitals on fire, and make you take peyote. It's not that difficult to understand.
We ask students to fill in an aptitude test. Medical history, psychological issues, that kind of thing. Any medication that they have used in the past, any medication that they currently are using. Here, take a look. Basically, it's just to try and make sure that we don't get another Lisa.
Has it worked?
Well, touch wood so far, yes.
Can I keep a copy of this?
Oh, I'll bring this around the whole town, don't worry.
How much importance they actually give to this test? And what are they doing that's so disturbing anyway?
I already told you.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Sorry, yeah, salvia, not peyote. Same thing. Well, same usage. Somebody asked about End is Nigh episode. Sorry, I just haven't posted one today. I should have, though. I should set them to be every day. There'll be one tomorrow for sure. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I can't go talk to Lisa ever again, I think, because she's freaked out now. It's becoming a bit repetitive going down the town one at a time with each thing. I'd rather have, like, more targeted inquiries.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
James wouldn't know about... Oh, yeah, because he didn't go. That makes perfect sense.
Probably be back later.
Thanks, James. She seemed freaked out when she was leaving.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Do you know anything about this?
It's the aptitude test, isn't it, for Atlas? What do you want to know?
Do you know why it was introduced?
I think they had some trouble with some unsuitable students. I suppose you have to be careful who you work with.
It's actually amazing that through all of these hours of clicking on the same people, like, the actors are still carrying it somehow. It's not been the most incredible writing, but like the delivery, specifically Jenks' delivery of the lines is very entertaining to watch. So I'm still sort of fascinated by each time he needs to speak. Document an aptitude test for Atlas. Atlas had trouble with some unsuitable students. Any unsuitable? The list of evidence now is just too long. Like, they should call some of this that's not relevant anymore and, like, take it out of the list. Because it's gotten a bit nuts. I still want to end the thread about the microbrewery or the homebrew.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
All right, who's up next?
Ask you a couple more things, please. Have you seen one of these before?
No, not this one exactly, but we had to fill something similar in on the first night at Atlas. One of those aptitude tests? No, fitness and stuff like that.
Yep, that's exactly
Be
what I
back
thought.
later on, if that's okay.
Did you do a test before you started at Atlas?
Oh, yeah. It was all just questions about if I had any illnesses or mental health problems or stuff like that, you know. But they didn't actually ask for any proof, so I could have lied through your teeth on that one. Don't think they actually checked.
Interesting.
Would be easy to lie on the form. Simple health check. I don't know who to put that to, really.
Okay,
Well,
that's it for now.
I forgot to ask. Paul. Maybe Paul won't know about these or something.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Can you tell me a bit about this, please? It's the Atlas aptitude test.
What do you want to know?
What does it test, exactly?
It's a test we introduced to make sure that any students didn't have any major personality problems, skeletons in the cupboard, so to speak. We introduced it because we had a little bit of a problem with one of the students.
Lisa.
You are well informed.
And what do you think it was that disturbed her?
I believe that the course proved to be too demanding for her. We discovered that she had one or two psychological problems and she couldn't handle it.
And did you change anything else on the course apart from introducing the test?
We increased the entrance age to 21. Well, wasn't much, but it's about the only thing we could do. We didn't want another Lisa. We didn't want students turning around and suing us, did we?
Course aged 21. So now we're gonna look at Kate's driver's license, see that she's not 21, and something will happen. I didn't actually expect that to work. Doesn't think anyone is prosecuted for it.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yeah, we should call the chief. I agree.
interesting, Jenks.
Chief, I finally saw a bit of what goes on at Atlas. I walked in on a meeting. Very strange.
What?
There were
I've
several
called since
students
this.
sitting around a fire, taking it in turns to burn handmade woolen dolls.
You're hoping I'm going to say tell me more, aren't you? I'm changing my mind.
Ryan had an explanation for it, as did Simon. He claimed it was all about burning your past or something. Actually, Simon told me something interesting. He said they also use auto-hypnosis on the course.
Oh, what's that?
Self-hypnosis. Hypnotizing yourself. Apparently, that may have been what disturbed Lisa so much.
Is it dangerous?
Well, not in theory. Nobody I've spoken to seems to think so.
Well, if it disturbs Lisa so much, then it can't be all that safe for everything, can it?
I suppose it depends on your psychological state to begin with, but I'll look into it.
Okay, keep it up, Jenks.
Always do, Chief. Always do.
You're very funny, very funny. Bye-bye.
Wait, what was funny about that? Oh, always do, always do. So, I need to prove that they disregarded Lisa's information on the entrance? Man, I don't even know anymore what we're trying to accomplish, other than here's a new item, show it to everyone. Here's a new item, show it to everyone. Like, this has gotten so deep. Oh, now we're at a contradiction, I guess. So that would be entrance exam with Ryan talking about Lisa, I suppose? It's too bad I can't, like, skip directly to his dot on the map.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Alright, so... Lisa's accusation. Atlas used some disturbing techniques. Incident prompted them to introduce an aptitude test. Offered Lisa private psychological treatment. Lisa still believes demons are possessing her. Lisa was a fanaticist. Fantastist? Fantastist? That's a difficult word. Atlas do use some disturbing techniques. Is there another... Okay, what about, like, Lisa asked for a refund? And they offered treatment? That seems like... not exactly. Oh, I know it's fantasy, but with ist, it's just difficult to say for some reason. Some of these have so many options now, too. Oh. Doesn't know why Lisa wrote Devil Worshippers. No. Oh, seemed like a thing. Yeah, I don't get why that would have worked. Psychological problem. We're trying to not create a link between the two concepts. We're trying to find a contradiction between the two concepts. It seems like a lot of chat is like suggesting things that just seem common or like linked together. So we're trying to find a lie in this. You asked if Lisa ever used Magic Mint, or is that not an option? I can't question Lisa. She gave me what she gave me, and then she took off, so... These do not seem obvious anymore. Oh, here we go. Part of the shock aspect of the course. Wait, there was one about... We don't... Damn it, I think I just had it reversed in my mind. Paul said it wasn't possible to be disturbed by the course, but also said Lisa was disturbed. Well, I'm at Ryan right now, so maybe that's where I need to be. Course involves teaching students how to act. Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you.
It's
Probably
getting
be back later.
a little difficult to follow. You think Paul? Anybody know how much of this is left at this point? I feel like there's probably a bunch more.
Questions, if that's okay?
I am actually, yeah, I had sort of like a minor headache going on for this whole thing. So I've been having kind of a hard time concentrating on remembering one thing while contrasting it with another. Yeah, the doll does look like it's made of spaghetti, but it's just yarn. I think there's an hour or two anyway. It goes until midnight, okay. And what am I at? I think I'm at like 10, right? Or is it still 9?
That's all for the moment, thank
I
you.
just have to look at the clock. Still after 9. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit longer than I'm able to focus for, so I am gonna wrap up here then. I will definitely finish this though. This has been a lot of fun. I just can't think properly about it right now. But I hope you guys will come back and watch more of it.